Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Audio Rain Books. I am very happy to share with you. If you like this audiobook, please subscribe and support my channel and leave comments. Let's move on to the book.
Jason Brown Olympics quotes, returned after 8 years after his debut. Jason Brown Olympics quotes, Jason Lawrence Brown is an American figure skater. He is a 9-time Grand Prix medalist, a 2-time Four Continents medalist, 2020 silver, 2018 bronze, and the 2015 U.S. national champion. Earlier in his career, he became a 2-time world junior medalist, 2013 silver, 2012 bronze, the 2011 Junior Grand Prix final champion, and the 2010 Junior National champion. The 27-year-old American is a crowd favorite, and he showed why in the men's free skate, earning a score of 184.00 to total 281.24 to finish in 6th place. He had been sitting in 6th place after the short program behind a personal best score. He made his appearance at Beijing 2022, marks a return to the Games 8 years after his debut. Here are some Jason Brown quotes and sayings. Jason Brown Olympics quotes. Really, I'm so proud of the career that I've had in the sport, but there's that piece of knowing that you're not quite finished yet. That you haven't quite exhausted all the options or the path to take or the programs that you wanted to explore. It's about hitting every note and every beat and being kind of immersed in the performance of it. It's very much a piece filled with a lot of emotion. I think when people watch, I really want them to feel moved by the story that I'm portraying. Bouncing back from the last games. In 2018, I really felt broken. It was like the foundation of the house was there, but it had completely collapsed, you know? So it still had the cement, the base, solid as a rock. But the whole house that was on top of it, kind of crumbled. And I think it's one of those moments where you can either say, I'm walking away, or I'm rebuilding this house. And you kind of become that architect and say, how do I want to rebuild this from the ground up? And I think that's what we did. We tried different things. I mixed up a lot. And I think we just slowly started putting that house together, brick by brick. Some of the rooms were remodeled along the way. COVID did its own number as well. But I think it's been a lot of just trying to stay open-minded and flexible and adaptable and taking every single kind of roadblock along the way and looking at it as a challenge and something that I can learn from and grow from even more versus hitting it where it hurts. There were still things that I wanted to prove to myself and I knew I was capable of doing. Riding the emotional roller coaster. You go through like the 7 stages of grief. I've been in the sport for so long that I think I've gone through every stage a lot on the way, and I've dealt with each one. I think sometimes you don't know, am I going to be able to get out of this hole that I dug myself? I got out of the hole. Okay. Am I going to be able to top feeling the success that I had when I had a certain amount of success or excitement? You know what, tough, but I'm learning how to find that success in a different kind of ways. I think I'm at that acceptance kind of portion of the journey, where I have given it my all and every single step of the way I have given my whole heart and soul to this sport, to the fans, to trying to become the best athlete and artist that I can become. I think that there's just this piece of acceptance, and it's just about now. The importance of performance and pushing the limits. We're in such a crazy time right now that it's like, if you can find the little joys along the way, and if you can inspire a couple people and you can bring a smile to their face, mission accomplished. The way that people are pushing the sport, technically, with quadruple jumps, I'm trying every single day to counter that and push the sport artistically. And when I say counter, obviously I'm also striving to be the best technician I can possibly be. But I do think that there is definitely I fell in love with the sport because of the artistry, and there was something about performing that drew me in, and I want to be, kind of in a way, a beacon for people to know that they have a spot for them in the sport, if they love to perform. If the technical side is a little more difficult, like you can maximize the system in a different way and you can make your mark. I think for so long, I felt devalued and I felt like I wasn't good enough or not deserving because I lacked that technical content. Anything can happen on that day. Ice is ice. The blades are thin. I mean, who knows? Next move. It's hard to imagine a final event. That being said, I think there's also this sense of when I finished my skates at the national championships in January, there was this sense of calm within me in the sense of like I have given it all I have. All I have to this sport. And I'm so proud of that. And I think that there was this sense of acknowledgement of just feeling. I don't want to use the word content because that sounds very like, oh, I'm fine with it. There was this sense of just gratefulness of everything that I've gone through and a weird sense of finality. I've had that internal feeling of I have more to give. And an Olympic year is so trying as it is, so it's like you almost end the year filled, but also tanked. So I think it's going to be one of those feelings of definitely having a lot of conversations with my team and kind of process that and see where we're at and how I want to move forward and what that could look like. But we'll address that February 28th.
Thank you for listening this audiobook. I am very happy to share with you. If you like this audiobook, please subscribe and support my channel and leave comments. Have a nice day. Bye bye.